we went to that leap or left castle.
The scary one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that was haunted.
Yeah.
Well, this Malahide Castle is haunted too. There's a white lady that appears now and then.
So, this house is haunted.
So?
Is it haunted?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
What?
Oh dear. I just thought I'll come out. It's actually raining and it's very foggy. I want to read about this Lep Castle, and I thought, why not do it outside? I could have done inside in a warm house, but I thought I want you to experience the beautiful rainy and foggy weather. I mean, I know I'm getting wet at the end of the day. Okay. It's your drone, yes.
The one coming up in the rumble.
Because you can't do it right here. The size are. The size are huge. Well, not. Yeah, see, I think. Cat sitting on top of the car. What was this place? When you actually Google it or go on Wikipedia, there's not much about it. Let me just read some of the events or some of the history. It just says like who owned them when it was built, like 15th century. Well, average starting from 13th to 15th century, and who owned it and who were they. There were secondary chieftains. Ruling to Carroll clan. So then you have to go into the Carroll clan to find out who these people were, if you really want to go into that depth. Let me just tell you, I've never seen Dave as terrified as he was in this place. For me, do you believe in ghosts? Or spirits? Whatever you may call them. I'm not too sure. Personally, I don't think there are such things as ghosts. I do probably accept that there is a spirit. Let's say if someone has tragically died and they cannot find a peace to themselves, they might appear now and then. Only if you're able to see them. I have never seen a spirit or a ghost. Have you?
There's ghosts in. Yep. Are there monsters? I'm out here. I'm out here. Is this the house? Is this the house? There's monsters in there.
There are monsters, yeah.
Are they ghosts in here?
Yes, there are, Jaco.
I'm getting out of here.
Jack, relax.
You go into the door, but I don't know if we get kidnapped.
It'll be okay, Jack, we won't get kidnapped. This place here behind me, it's called Leap Castle, and wait till you hear the story. Apparently it is haunted. The priest, yeah. Where's the chapel? There's a chapel somewhere, so it's called Bloody something.
The ghosts are spying us.
Let's have a look first. It's just a ruin, isn't it? Doesn't look like this.
There's a cat.
Yeah, the cat is sitting on top of the car. Oh.
Yeah.
He's
And that's a
observing.
car called, yeah.
Yeah, Jacko, this castle is haunted.
Pardon?
This castle is haunted.
What does that mean?
Means there's ghosts. Does it look scary? Does it? No, it's just a peek. Oh, there's people inside. I can hear people talking.
It's haunted.
It's haunted, yeah. You put your head here to see. Does that person inside can see?
Chrissie.
You can't really see anything. It is.
Yeah. It's haunted.
Jack, down there, it's called the dungeon there. See? Deep in the ground. That's where the dungeons are. Well, they probably stored less kind of stuff in there, you know?
What stores like me?
Well, keep it away. Okay, so let's read it. Earl Kildare Fitzgerald tried unsuccessfully to seize the castle in the 1513. The bitter fight for power turned brother against brother. Okay, so this is in 1532. And one of the brothers was a priest, and while he was holding a mass for a group of his family, this is inside the castle, okay? So now it's called the Bloody Chapel. So his rival brother burst into the chapel, plunged his sword into him, and fatally wounded him. So the butchered priest fell across the altar and died in front of his family. I mean, why can't the world be a nicer place? Is this privately owned or?
Yeah, it's my private home, but
Oh,
we're
it's your
open.
home? Oh,
we're open for
sorry.
visits.
I didn't realise that.
But we are open for visits.
Are you? Oh, well, yeah, we didn't really think so.
Well, I'm living in it 16 years, but I bought it in '91
Wow.
and I started restoring it in.
I mean, is it haunted?
94.
Is it haunted?
It was all like that when I bought it,
Yeah.
so I'm restoring it.
It's his own house. It's a private property.
You're the man, the musician.
That's what I do for a living. Yeah, yeah.
Correct. No, I saw your pictures on the internet.
Ah, right.
I'm from Latvia originally.
Latvia.
Yeah, I've been living
Okay.
here for 18 years now, so that's a little man.
Yeah. There's a group of people just went out
The Americans.
No, but just before that were Lithuania.
Oh yeah.
Just all
Yeah.
Baltic is a Baltic.
Baltic.
Yeah, very good,
Baltic
very
islands.
good. Sorry, my name is Christina.
How are you doing?
It's David. I do a lot of sort of aerial videos, shots about Ireland all over.
Castles all over
Castles.
Ireland. And I do the driving.
Yeah, I was
That's
just
okay.
wondering if you wouldn't mind if I took an aerial, not right up close, but an aerial shot,
Yeah, but
and I can send you the video.
don't let it out over the. What you use a
Here.
drone, is it?
Yeah, it's only a small drone, it's not a big
I
one.
know, but
I know that's private, I know that. I wouldn't include that, I'd exclude that out. But just behind you, because there's a field or something, which is a lovely view. And I will go behind the car, so I'm going to reverse a little
Well,
bit.
we can't have you down there. You can send the machine down there, but
Yeah.
I can email you if you give me your email, I'll email you the footage.
I have
And you-
thousands of them.
If you have a
Send them all the
Facebook,
time.
do you have a Facebook or something like that? You can put that up on your site if
Jesus,
you.
I'm not very good at.
No, fair play to you for, I mean, wow, big undertaking.
Yeah.
I'll never finish it, but I'll keep at it.
Do you ever have? How do you keep this place warm, like with real fires? I assume.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah. But all the floors at this level were bombed out during the Civil War. This was just a room when I bought.
Yeah, but this was.
When I
bumped up,
when I redid all the floors, then
Wow.
I piped in underfloor heating into it.
Very good.
I do the work myself.
Yeah.
I've done all the work myself.
Fantastic.
Everything I use is salvaged or recycled.
Well done.
I mean, all doors like that, they're all made out of crates. And
Wow. I thought it was the
pallets
original
and
door.
crates.
I thought it was the original door.
No, this was burned down and bombed in 1922.
Totally. Oh, okay.
If you want to get this gentleman's
Yeah.
email address.
If you don't mind.
No,
I'll-
and when we're back down this way, if you have a telephone number, we'll ring to say we're coming, and that way we'll have a few.
Half time. We're open Monday to Saturday, 10 until 5.
I know
Yeah.
what you charge in to have a look around.
€6 per person.
Okay.
You know, I travel all over the world playing music, but I still prefer this. I don't care whether it rains or.
And do you do
Still
kind of
the
like
best-
events
best
in there
country.
as well? You know, that
Hmm?
like playing music in
Pardon?
in the castle. Do you do kind of like events, playing music and all that?
Oh yeah, we hold concerts. We have a
Very
concert
good.
tomorrow night now. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh
this is
shit!
what
We should have come down for that.
we didn't plan
Well,
it
no,
right.
it's sold out. Actually, we have two. The Whileaways are playing here tomorrow night, and it's sold out so much we had to put on a 5:30 one as well. Actually, I had to put on two. So
Okay.
you drove all the way down. Listen, I know.
No,
you-
no, no,
you
no,
have
no,
money,
no.
but
We're
listen,
intruding on your spot.
I'm not intruding because I'm open. So if you want to come in for a minute, we were recovering from a late party last night. So
Oh, can just imagine. Light, but oh wow,
everything is
wow,
covered.
wow! Look at that. Look at the high ceiling. So you have to build all the high ceiling yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Teams.
See that reindeer thing?
Reindeer.
I have one of those things in Poland.
Oh, look at the big Christmas tree, Jack. Of course, when we got home, I had to Google about this place. And as I said, I couldn't find much on it. So YouTube was the only sort of tool that I could find out the stories from Sean Ryan, what he had experienced.
When Sean and Anne Rand bought Lip, they knew they were taking on a castle with a troubled history.
Yes. You and Sean have been here for 5 years now,
5 years, yeah.
turning a pretty grim ruin into a home. Tell me, have you had any supernatural experiences?
Well, shortly after we arrived here, Sean began working with the building in an accident and he broke his kneecap, which actually had to be removed, and it set us back about a year with the work, and broke his ankle. We began to think that we weren't really wanted here, there was something going on, but we've overcome that now and we're back restoring the building again. So we're happy to share the place with whatever spirits are here.
When we walked into the castle, the camera was running and I did not adjust the light, so it's very dark. But then again, I thought, you know what, that's what it looks like when you go in. It is extremely dark. You can, unless there's a candle lit somewhere or there's no fire lit, so there's very little light going inside. And so with that very little light, it is extremely dark. So you could not see the Christmas tree in the corner, but because there was lights, so you could see that there was a Christmas tree.
Well, it was built in the 1300s. It's on the edge of a small cliff.
Yeah.
And it overlooks a valley that had one of the principal roads in Ireland from very early times, known as An Slídála, or the old Munster way. As you know, the Irish were a total cattle culture. So when you had a road and cattle, you were going to have cattle raided. So it was always important as a lookout, as well as being a place to defend. It was the main stronghold of the old Carroll clan. Very powerful, very warlike clan. It was built in the 1300s, so it's quite early as an Irish castle. Well, as you know, the Normans were building the castles before that, but as an Irish castle, it was quite early, you know.
It wasn't finished until something like 15 or something, was it?
Pardon?
It wasn't finished until 15 or something, 1500, was it?
They were never finished.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
always building.
And then it was, like you said, it was bombarded and burnt down?
Oh, that was
Something
during
like
the Irish Civil War. That was in 1922.
Oh, right, okay.
No, they bombarded and did the war. They just walked in, they set charges and they blew out these floors and bombed it down. But
You
it's
build
not-
all these floors?
Oh,
Well done.
good man.
Well done.
So,
Okay.
now that you're here, you might as well walk the tower as well. I'm not going up it, you know, because I'm probably my ankle injury.
Oh no.
So, I can send you up though.
Chrissie,
So,
you
yeah,
go
well,
The tower? Okay.
it's up top of, just after that curtain there.
Okay.
Whenever
Okay. Well, watch your head, Jack.
Okay.
Oh, here it is, look.
The castle itself apparently is built on a pagan sort of ceremonial site. And there is the elemental ghost is a negative forces and influences of many murders that had taken place. So elemental ghost or spirit announces itself with a horrific smell, almost like a rotting meat. And it also, that bad odor also appears on the spiral staircase where we actually walked up the stairs. Well, we didn't experience any of that smell. So, no.
Wow. So you need a light. Did this light show us the light? Careful, Jack.
Why do I always have to go first? Watch out, there's a gap there.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, well done, Jack. Watch out for that
Watch
step
out,
there.
there's that.
See, there's a hole there in the
Yeah.
step. That's why he said, watch out. You need a light. See, this camera is great. It shows you the light. My goodness. How far up? Which door was it? Oh, go on. You okay?
This door right here.
Go on. It is very dark up here. Very dark up here. Go on. Whoa.
Two more.
We're up the top.
Hush, look.
No, we're not up the top. Now look here. You can take a rest. Just go in there for a sec. Or do you want to stay here for a sec or just have a peek?
I want to see there.
Now look. Oh,
What's in there?
oh, it's like a little chamber there.
Yeah.
A little resting room.
What's that?
Where the frick was it?
Dad.
It's right there behind. Go on. You can't see properly where to go because it's so dark.
Where is he?
This stone is moving. You want to be careful there.
Where's Daddy?
He's down there. Oh, or we're at the top. That's it. Reach the top.
There's the door.
Okay, Jack, now you have to be careful coming down, you okay? I'll shine the light. Okay? Just hold on for a sec.
Why can you not open that door?
Careful.
Why do I have to go first?
So you can see where you're going.
Oh, I can't. But look.
Okay, I'll go first. Wait a sec. See, now we need to put the light here so we can see where we're going. See?
Yeah.
So now we can see where we're going. Yeah? This is the tower. Can you see, Jack?
Yeah. There's a lot of steps.
There's a lot of steps.
Yeah, I'm
Goody.
just here, Jack.
We'll go up the stairs here. Mind that stone.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, you fell.
I know.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
I can't see.
There's another door. You see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
More steps.
More steps.
More steps. And more.
Okay, go on right behind the dad. That way I can turn the light on both of you. This is amazing, isn't it?
So,
To keep it going like that, the way he's done.
What's in there?
Well, don't know, just a little restroom probably.
Well, no, what's this? Oh,
Yeah.
housekeeping.
yeah.
No sharp, that's...
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Look at the crack in the wall, Jack.
What's the
See there?
ghost through here? Wow.
Well, he lives here, you can ask him.
No,
The gentleman there.
I need to tell you.
Yeah.
And tell me.
I don't know, I don't live here. Okay, we're good
I
now.
think ghosts were here.
Yeah?
They used to live here. But that's why there's a skeleton.
Yeah. Oh, what did he say about the store?
You probably didn't hear when I said.
What was in that? What was that?
Oh, nothing, Jack. No, how's that? That light gave us a... We were able to see where to go, Jack, weren't we? That light is great. The best light ever. Huh?
What age is this girl?
It's the boy.
You're what?
He's a boy with long hair.
You're a boy with long hair.
Yeah.
My goodness. Taking after myself.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Jack.
Jack.
The daylight?
Let me open it.
Oh, I don't know how to open this.
Pull.
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 There you go. Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. There you go, lights going out. Okay.
Sound is about.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a million.
Okay.
I'm getting totally wet now. So in 1974, the castle was bought by Australian historian Peter Bartlett, Peter Bartlett. Together with Joe Sullivan, carried out extensive restoration works on the castle up in his time of death, which was 1989. There's a lot of little flies around. Since 1991, the castle has been privately owned by Sean Ryan, who is a musician. And that is the guy that we met at the door. Okay, let's just read and see what Sean, the owner, had experienced and what he knows. And his family, they have experienced a lot of sort of footsteps and chanting sounds. Currency invited out mercenaries from North Sligo, and they were subtyped one Red Norton clans. And so they were invited back to the castle, list their drinks, and all 39 of them were killed. That's really sad story, and that took place in the Bloody Chapel. Oh. Why? Very upsetting to think about it. How could someone do something like that? Why can't the world be better? You know, looking after each other, be nice to each other.
In the annals of the Four Masters that in 1150 there was a wooden tower here. But that's all they say. They don't say whether it was a lookout or whether it was a proper castle.
Yes.
Or is it dated beyond it now? The experts say it most likely did, but we don't have evidence.
Also have experienced appearance of a little girl, and some other guests had seen a little girl kind of something like falling off the top of the roof, so which was a little girl. The nanny of governance, as they call it, is that the people who visit experience most of them, much more than the actual family would. And the ghost or the spirit seem to be attracted mostly to blonde people. She tells the rush off people and touch people. She didn't like me. Oh dear.
So this is the story that Sean, the owner, would tell day in and out. I don't know how he actually does it because it's quite heavy. It's quite a lot to be telling people. Like it's amazing. I think it's amazing that he welcomes strangers into his castle, and he begins telling the stories. And it's quite difficult, I would say. You know, I would say it gets, at the end of the day, it would be quite upsetting to tell the same stories over and over and over. He was very kind to us to let us in and to have a look inside. But we did not experience any of the spirits or any of what was it called? The nanny of governance. No. But having said that, Dave did say that he felt very uncomfortable in that place. And it's not like him to say that. Jack was just freaked out because, well, he thinks it's monsters and whatnot. So anyway, he's only 5, you know, so.
You should have got up and done a dance there.
Where's the rose that in yonder garden grows? And fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, and my love is fairer than any.
Okay, now it says that there is a red lady. The castle has been visited by paranormal investigators, a good few of them. I really wish that the Ghost Hunters International would have visited that place because I like them better. They do kind of more thorough work. So let's say if there's a dust flying, they're not going to say, oh, it's an ghost or it's some sort of appearance or something. Go thoroughly through to investigate, is the place haunted or not.
We're not going for a party because there's no light.
In that old house? No?
Because then the spirits come out, remember?
Yeah, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Unless the dad wants to go for the party then. It's not really a party, it's music that they do. Singing.
I don't think Daddy wants to go to the party. Do you, Dad?
He says no. I'm all soaking wet now. Oh yeah, glasses. I was dropping Jack to school and he of course put on sunglasses in a rainy day. Anyways, Thanks a million for watching. It's Lawn.
Bye.